Tonight, I'm delighted to welcome two of the great players in contemporary chess. Britain's best, John Speelman, against the world's best, Garry Kasparov. Now, Garry, you were white, and how did you start?
D4, as usual.
D4 as usual.
F5.
I played F5, yes.
It's not very usual.
I do this occasionally.
Yes, G3.
And I brought my knight out.
Yes, bishop.
And this is called the Dutch Defense.
Well, it's a Dutch and it becomes a Leningrad Dutch.
Leningrad Dutch.
After I finish it and my king's bishop will prepare to.
Yeah, now no move is knight F3 probably, but I decided to postpone the development of that knight, having another idea for its future.
Well, it had a good future.
Yes.
Bishop G7.
Knight C3.
And I played D6 first.
I'm not sure this is
correct.
Best remark. Maybe castle, because after knight H3 you can go something like knight C6.
Yes, that probably is, because I weakened my E6 square.
Yes, and now it gives me some achievements after D5.
Because my square on E6 is disgusting. I have some advantages, but
yes, yeah, and then now it's very important that my knight on G1, and instead of going from a3 not D4, it's quite good too. But I can go knight H3 and knight F4 to put my knight on F4. This square, and that's probably the best square for the knight. Yes,
tremendous square.
Tremendous square, because it's not only threatening to be on E6, but then it can attack the king's position. No, this knight is doing bad.
So I castled, didn't I?
Yes, you castled, and I played knight H3.
Which is showing the plan that you were demonstrating before, planning to bring the knight to the F4.
Knight F4, and then maybe to use the H pawn.
Because the thing is, if his knight, well, I played C6.
Maybe you had another idea, just to instead of C6 playing 6, trying to bring your knight on E5.
That's quite a good idea.
This knight from B8 to D7 and then to E5.
To E5.
Yeah, because if my pawn is. I mean, to use some advantages of your position.
Yes, I must do something.
Yeah, C6 is a normal move, but
yes. The thing is, if your knight went to D4 rather than F4, then I can put my knight in C5 in these positions, but I can't here.
So you played C6?
I played C6, yes.
C6, and of course I played knight F4.
And now I played bishop D7. I should go Queen E8.
Yes, maybe Queen E8. Queen E8 was better.
My position's a bit.
Position is a little bit suspicious, but after bishop D7.
It's getting very suspicious.
It's getting very suspicious, because now instead of castle,
you played
very
H4.
good. I played H4.
And now I played a very. I thought I wanted to be able to answer H5 with G5,
and then H6.
H6 would crush me.
Yes.
And so I played my bishop away from G7 to H8
to avoid this appearance of this pawn on H6.
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
Yeah, but
this is really too much.
Yes, and I think I thought during the game that position was winning. Good. Yeah, but I had very good advantage, and I played in this position E4. You know, it looks quite logical. You know, just I want to open the center, but instead of this move E4, I had maybe crushing remark. You know, it's a slightly unusual move. Queen D2.
I certainly didn't see this.
You know what that reminds me of? There was a game in the match between ChessNoir and Karpov in 1974.
Yes, 1974. Yeah. But the idea is quite interesting, because now I want to play H5, and after G5, I want to play knight E6, and when he takes my knight,
you want to take this?
I'm taking this pawn with check, you know, and his position is crashed completely.
I have to bring my king out to this square. I was looking with Jonathan Mestel a little bit at this.
But
but it was not very good.
Yes.
No, this looks absolutely
and
dreadful.
after Queen D2, bishop on D7. After Queen D2, the black position is horrible, because they cannot prevent the opening of H line, and then possibly I can go B3 and to put my bishop on B2. And okay, I made maybe good move as well.
I tell you, Garry, after Queen D2, maybe I could go Queen C8, so I can recapture on E6 with my queen. But it's not very good.
Yes, maybe it's not very good. But maybe after Queen C8 I can play B3, you know, and Bishop B2, just to have this threat for the future.
It's disgusting.
For the future, yes, because I have so many positional advantages in the position.
Yes. So you try to blast open the position.
Yeah, I want to play E4, and I think it's not very good, because I give him some counterplay. But anyway, my position is still better. But black got some chances.
Some chances.
Knight
Knight
A6.
A6.
Because I've got some weaknesses, and very soon he will use my weakness on D3 and F3, it's like a punishment for move E4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Maybe you could take an F5.
No, I think H5 was okay. Now everything was okay. H5, it's logical.
And G5.
Knight E6. At least I'm trying to win the battle for white square.
So I took it.
You took here. I took on E6.
And this move.
Okay. And right now I think I made very bad move. It's the idea of the position my plan was to fight for the white squares. And if you fight for the white squares, you need white square bishop, of course.
Yeah. Well, I was looking at this position when you were about to move, and I said to Grandmaster David Norwood, who was with me, Garry will not play bishop takes e4. He will play knight takes e4. And just as I was saying that, you played.
Yeah, bishop takes e4 is a very bad move, because after that move I have some tactical counterplay threats, but black has a very big positional advantage. And finally, it's very strange, but now our roles completely changed. After bishop takes e4, I have to look for complications, because he has very good pawn structure and I have so many weaknesses in the position. The correct remark was knight takes e4, f takes e4, and now just castle. And black's position is extremely difficult, because I have two bishops and the king is
Yes, I will have
horrible.
to do...
I don't know what you have to do. This is...
I'm in trouble. Probably Queen A5. Queen A5 probably. But
Queen A5, then I take on E4. Simply.
Yeah, I'm in
I think we
serious
can
trouble.
agree that this looks very good for white.
Very good. It's just in a move I'll equalize material. I take this pawn on E4, G5, and I have two bishops, many weaknesses, and still is a good advantage.
So what happened?
I took on E4 with my bishop. Just I wanted.
It's a mistake. Yes.
Yes, the mistake. Bishop takes E3. It's okay. You can take on E4, but it's okay. Now B takes E3. You took on E4.
And now it's very messy.
Yes, it's very okay. But look at these pawns. I mean, I have so many weaknesses, and the most important problem that the knight now, this knight from the corner, is coming to D3 by force, and he has so many good squares for his knight.
So you...
I think that everything is by force now. Okay, I took the pawn. At least I'm trying to organize some attack.
And I brought my knight in.
Knight C5.
And you played bishop E3.
I made the only move, bishop E3.
And I gave check.
Knight D3 check.
King F1.
I made the only move again, king F1.
I think I can take an F2 now, actually. Possibly.
No, I take with my bishop.
Like then Queen B6.
Queen B6.
Shall we show this? This is quite complicated, but fun.
Well, if you can show one clear variation.
No, this is. I think that it's
here.
Queen B6. Now I have to play
Rook H2.
Rook H2.
Now here.
E3, and I think you're in trouble. Maybe I can play H6 now.
Then I play King H8.
And after, it's not.
Queen G4. I hit you.
Yes, you hit
I
me.
think this may be possible.
Yeah, maybe it was. Maybe I can play Rook B1.
Oh dear, yes, that'll be. It's
Well,
very
it certainly looks like a dangerous position for white.
for white.
It's dangerous for black.
I think it's much more dangerous for black, because I can go Rook B1 and then give check and take on B7.
Right. So you're saying that you shouldn't have taken it.
No.
It was just I wondered if I could do this because.
No, I think he made a very logical move.
I'm sorry.
Rook F3.
Yes.
Now John is using my mistake.
Yes, and
mistake.
if we look at this position, this is the position in the game, and black's established pieces on D3 and F3.
Yeah.
And he's really locking the white position in.
Yeah, but it's I was thinking about this position. I could predict these complications, but I hope that after Rook H4, my threats are more dangerous, because now suddenly I'm threatening to mate him. Rook G4.
Yes.
And then Bishop D4.
Yes.
And also you're threatening my pawn.
Yes, and of course I'm threatening the pawn on E4, the key pawn on the position.
So in a sense, both sides in this position are in grave danger.
Very much so.
And maybe, I mean, John made the only move.
Yes, I just thought this is so strong, I must take it.
Yes, absolutely.
No, you get checked.
I didn't take here. Maybe I could take this rook,
but I thought my position, I didn't really calculate.
If you take this,
I get check.
King G2.
And probably another check.
Yes, King H3.
And maybe...
This is extremely dangerous.
This is very dangerous. Maybe King H8 here.
Yes.
I know, because if you take on E3, then I give you check, and my rook is coming on F1, and you cannot go Rook G8
because of
take on G8 and Rook G4.
Yeah, so that is a very dirty trick which I didn't see.
Yes, I saw it, but I was afraid that you play King G8.
Yeah, I would do. Yes, I didn't see that trick.
So
nasty.
We agree that that's very dangerous.
So you forced. I didn't see that you could force the exchange of queens.
No, this I saw, but it's very interesting, very messy game. Queen G4. Now H6.
Nice move.
It's I'm threatening.
So white is threatening queen g7 mate, and he's still threatening to take the rook on e3.
So everything's forced. I must go here.
Queen g7 check.
And by forcing the exchange of queen with check, you unpin.
Yes, check.
The f-pawn.
And take on f3. Okay, I won the final. I won the exchange.
But I have
rook for knight.
Yes, rook for knight. But I don't think that I can win the position because of so many pawn's weaknesses, and black knight has many good squares.
Yes, so I gave check.
King g1.
And rook f3.
Rook f3. And now I made maybe...
Well, I thought you must go rook g4 check.
Yes, maybe after rook g4 check...
I must come here, and then rook f1. And I'm frightened because my position is beautiful, but there's slightly too much of it.
Yes.
When you have a knight against a rook, you must have a very compact position.
Compact pawn's position.
And my h-pawn and e-pawn are a little far apart.
Yeah, and that was my mistake, because it's very important for white when you have rook against knight, even if you have many weaknesses, to have the pawns in every side of the board.
Yeah.
And by playing in this position rook f1, rook f1, I gave him the chance to get rid of that pawn. And after that pawn, I mean, I can win only using this part of the board, but it's impossible because of many good squares for knight.
After this, I thought I was okay.
Yes,
I was a little frightened, but
no, it's okay. I think maybe black is even slightly better.
So I came.
King f6, rook h6 check, king f5, rook takes h7.
Yes,
rook takes h7.
Rook takes h7. Yes.
I took this guy.
Rook g7. It looks dangerous for black, but
yes, but I have a fantastic knight.
Yes, now he's uses.
So let's pause for a minute and try to assess the position.
Rook takes e7.
Let's pause for a minute